Eccomi.
Eccoci qua, siamo online.
Ciao, ciao a tutti. No, non è che io abbia questa passione del montaggio video, però mi piace comunque avere il canale, cioè quelle robe là anche che escono nel canale. Ciao, ciao Twitch, ciao a tutti.
Ciao Twitch, ciao a tutti.
Mi piace comunque avere quelle robe che escono nel canale anche magari da parte, anche perché poi alla fine non è che ci speri molto, però alla fine non sai mai se magari qualche video fa qualche visualizzazione col tempo, che cazzo ne sai, anche se comunque l'algoritmo di YouTube sicuramente preferisce
La roba nuova.
la roba nuova, sì. Però
Simone ha scritto ci sono, però poi non ha detto altro.
vediamo. Vediamo pure Mirko. Ciao Simo.
Pronto?
Pronto?
Ehi.
Ah, abbiamo qui la direct.
Beh sì.
Mirko, che ci fai qua?
No, Mirko l'ho invitato però è offline, quindi
Ah,
quindi se si collega c'è, se non si collega.
ma c'è qualche boxaro da buttare dentro? Stavo pensando.
Tu chi conosci con Xbox?
Ok. Senti, ma... E Tagliaferriz?
Ma mo glielo dico. Comunque c'è Mattia che c'ha l'Xbox Super X.
Ah, è vero, c'ha la One X, no?
Ah,
Sì.
Ma stai giocando con quella Red Dead, vero?
Sì.
Bravo. La versione migliore.
mo intanto faccio spam.
Assista o Inside Xbox è in portoghese do Brasil, no? Mix è...
Sì, infatti lo fanno a Città del Messico. C'ho paura che tipo da un momento all'altro entri
Maria
tipo il comando.
Bolsonaro. Sì,
No. Ah sì, anche lui, sì. Ma là tipo dice che è veramente The Division dal vivo.
Sì, comunque pure là lui è un Salvini Uber, stavo sentendo.
Ma poi Bolsonaro è del Brasile, non è del mio, no?
Sì, no. Ah, tu parli di Città del Messico.
Sì, sì.
Ah, sì. Io sapevo del Brasile, di Città del Messico.
No, anche in Messico mi sa che ho visto tipo un documentario, una roba che hanno il più alto tasso di omicidi al mondo. Che tipo un giorno sì, un giorno no, rapiscono, ammazzano.
Che bello.
Comunque
Dai,
si parla del nuovo Banjo,
Ah,
che
bello.
io voglio Crackdown 3.
Così partiamo?
E così qua.
Ah, beh, ma il volume lo posso alzare io o lo potete alzare?
Volevo
No,
alzare
devi
io.
alzare Matteo. Dai, Matteo, alzalo un po' magari. Ti avevo fatto
Ah,
abbassare io.
poco, Vabbè, certo, col sottofondino.
Vedremo se va bene.
Senti, che è spammato pure, vero?
Sì, fatto adesso. Ciao Nicord.
Molto bello lo screen che ha messo sempre nel canale.
Ciao Nickord.
Apriamo Twitch qua.
Guarda lì con la bandiera del Messico.
Tutti pagati per fare questa scena.
Matteo, riesci
Phil!
riesci a spostarlo un po' più sotto la scritta
Ma chi
free playing?
sono?
Scusa, Matteo, ti voglio bene.
Ma Phil?
Beh, Phil, mo lo devono andare a prendere tipo Darth Vader. che gli azzeccano il giubbotto tipo il casco di Darth Vader.
E quello sarà la fan.
Ah, eccolo dove sta. Ah no, non è il film.
Rubenstein, vedi questi ebrei.
Ma chi, il nero?
Jeffrey Spencer! Ma queste sono le preview con la pubblicità che poi dopo fanno. Ah, un minuto.
Ah, perché la bandiera dell'Italia? Che è del Messico in realtà.
Non è del Messico, quello.
Ah, NBA 2K.
Che sta succedendo? Sono misurati come gli americani.
Sì, è vero, Nicord, niente male la bionda.
Ma insomma.
Vedi come si appoggia al nero pure.
Beh.
Mi distrugge su.
Che è PUBG.
Ah, pensavo che era Tomb Raider Battle Royale.
Questo è cosa? Kanye West. No. Jay-Z.
Sicuramente
Mi
sarà un
sento
grande
ancora basso,
giocatore.
ma forse vi devo alzare io.
Oh, l'alzo io. No.
Alza. Sì, Gogol siamo noi, forse si aggiunge Mirko, non lo so. Ciao Doctor.
Ma l'hai sentito, Iron?
Ah, è vero, mo gli sprint.
Tanto vediamo se è online. Ma quanto dura, se hai capito?
2 ore.
Orpolina.
Ah, lo mettono nel Game Pass.
Yeah! Dai, con le erbette dietro. Ciao, sì!
Io vi saluto che devo leggere news.
Ah,
Simo, stai con noi. Che news devi mettere?
No, dai, devo mettere news. Cioè, secondo me non annunceranno un cazzo, però le devo mettere comunque.
ma sei in ansia per Banjo?
Non ti sento perché c'ho tipo il broadcast da una parte, quello dall'altra.
Gira voce
No,
che
però-
ci sia Banjo.
Ma scusa, tieni aperto solo da noi e nel frattempo metti le news. Secondo me è una cosa più produttiva.
Oh, and there's one more thing as well. We are not responsible at Xbox. If you're so busy playing Game Pass titles, you miss out on holiday parties, dinners, or I don't know, sleigh rides.
Ah, devo
Perché
staccare il
ci sono i
video.
messicani che ballano, festeggiano la morte di Trump, mi sta di no, Luca.
Starting today, new subscribers will get the first month of Game Pass for $1. 1 month, $1.
$1.
100 plus games. What do you think of that? Yeah.
Guarda, sono così contenti che mi è andato in...
This is a worldwide promotion.
Si vedono solo dei pixel che saltano.
Vabbè dai ragazzi, ci sentiamo al limite, faccio un salto dopo.
Ciao,
Devo
ciao,
centro
Simone,
tutta
buon lavoro.
minchiata, ciao.
Ciao.
Questo? Ma quello là dietro?
Anzi.
No, per un attimo sembrava...
Dei
Jet
misteri.
Set Radio. No, il murale. Sta sporcando tutto quel cretino là dietro.
Sembra che il prezzo è giusto col pubblico finto dietro.
Sì, ma non si è capito perché sta scelta col...
But first, how about one of them exclusive reveals?
La maglietta è
Now,
bella
here's
però,
an Interstellar world premiere. It's from Jonathan Che, co-creator of BioShock, and it's coming to Xbox Game Pass when it launches. Say hola to, and I love this name, Void Bastards.
Che è sta cosa?
Void
Oddio! C'è shading! Ah, 13!
Client expired.
Che sta roba?
I'm looking to you for a paradigm shift towards competence.
Mi ricorda un sacco Faster Than Light, quella parte dell'astronave. Ah, ma la roba online. Che palle.
Online.
Always online.
Dici che single player?
Un po' sembra, un po' no.
Non sembra tipo un roguelike che muori, ricominci. Oh.
Action items ticked.
Addirittura Humble Bundle. Ah, questa è la fase. Oh ragazzi, avete visto che abbiamo tanti giochi anche noi?
Do you know how to use one of these things?
Yeah.
Giustamente lo devono vendere sto cazzo di Game Pass.
Maybe we shouldn't have hired a hitman.
Ma non ho capito, era $1 al mese per sempre? Per
No,
mese,
per un mese.
Penso una promozione per questo mese.
Io c'ho un codice da regalare del Game Pass per un mese.
Vai, facciamo i giveaway. Ragazzi, chi vuole il codice lo scrive in chat che poi estraiamo.
Play over 100 great games with the Xbox Game Pass.
Tu l'hai fatto, Matteo, il Game
Join
Pass?
now and get your first month for $1.
Sei soddisfatto?
Ho giocato
Terry Crews,
Quantum Break per ora.
Michael Jackson.
E Crackdown.
Carino. Terry Crews mi sta troppo simpatico.
No, lui è simpatico, ma Crackdown.
No, quello no.
Ha scelto il gioco sbagliato per sponsorizzare, diciamo.
Cioè, è ricambiato graficamente. L'hanno ricambiato ancora.
Sembra sempre peggio. Ah, quindi lo danno gratis col Game Pass.
Tutti i giochi esclusivi Microsoft li danno col Game Pass. Appena escono.
Sono ampli.
Sì, toglietegli la musica però. Madonna quanto è grosso pure questo.
Perciò la bionda si struciava prima.
Mi struccerei pure io,
Yes, it has been way too long since we talked about Crackdown 3 multiplayer, and today I'm happy to announce.
Ah, questo è Creta. Nessuno gli tirare i pomodori a questo.
Sì, vabbè, troppo entusiasmo però. Che cazzo sono questi?
Chiaro, l'hanno inondati di Mountain Dew, capito? Ah, beh, vediamo,
Listen up, agents. The world has become a dangerous place. That's why the agency has created the ultimate combat arena. Welcome to Wrecking Zone.
Hanno riciclato la grafica di Portal.
Five agents battle for supremacy. Smash through buildings.
Online pure questo, quindi.
Sì. Vabbè, questa è la componente online, magari c'è anche single player.
A me non mi ha mai convinto Crackdown.
Ha sempre fatto schifo, ne parlano un gran bene. Matteo, ti vediamo che spippoli là,
Infatti, sta
Adesso potevo alzare la qualità del video, ma già al massimo.
Sì, infatti sono spettinato.
it seems we got some happy folks out here.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, for those watching at home, this looks like an entirely new way to play. Is that correct?
Ma
Yeah,
perché
that's
fanno?
absolutely right. So we're using Azure
Vabbè, sono
Cloud
messicani.
Services and Xbox Live to enable these fully destructible environments. Everything you see, everything is fully
Sarebbe bello se
destructible.
adesso salisse sul palco
So
col
you can use
cappellone da
your rocket
messicano.
launcher or a flying fist to smash the building and then blow out the other
Mario.
I
side.
saw a lot of
Mario.
debris.
Yeah, absolutely. If you see a bunch
Cinga
of
tu
enemy
madre.
players escaping across a sky bridge, you can take out your minigun, shred the bridge, bring the whole thing down. Ricari, if you want to drop a multi-story
Non ci posso credere, amici!
on top of the enemy team,
Ah,
you
praticamente
can
sta
go
dicendo
for
che
it.
puoi
Cloud
distruggere
destruction
tutto.
enables all these really cool tactical choices, and it looks spectacular too.
And we're looking at some of that actually right now on the monitors, and it's just absolute chaos. So with Wrecking Zone, it's great to see it in action, but what other
Ah,
content
perciò hanno
do fans
fatto
look forward
tutto
to,
con
you know,
tre
when
poligoni.
Crackdown 3 ships?
Così puoi
Yeah,
distruggere
absolutely.
tutto.
So you can see we're announcing 2 of our maps today. This is Blackout Zone, and we've got another map called Nova Station, 2 modes, territories, and agent.
Ho capito, ma soltanto multiplayer stanno facendo vedere.
Per adesso sì. Comunque sembra veramente la cosa più generica dell'universo.
Just how you want to play. Not to mention there are a whole bunch of fun ways to customize the way you look that we'll be talking about closer along.
Anzi, sembra proprio un prototipo, peggio di quello di Griffith Day.
But I gotta ask, what is your favorite part of the game?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Vabbè, va.
E lui inizia la vola.
So for Wrecking Zone, what's really amazing to me is, you know, if you have a first generation Xbox One, if you're playing on PC or a brand new Xbox One X, cloud destruction means that the destruction experience is the same
Ancora sto cloud
platform,
extraction.
which is really great. For a campaign, Ricari, you know, I'm a world design story guy, and the campaign is awesome. It's that same great open world, orb hunting, vertical gameplay.
Beh sì, in teoria il cloud
sandbox
gestisce
fun
tutte
as the
le
original
demolizioni,
game.
club.
All right.
And I just
Abbiamo
want
una
to take
grande
a sec
campagna,
to
per
give
quello
a
non lo
big
fanno
thanks
vedere.
to our development partners, Sumo Digital, Elbow Rocket, Certain Affinity, everybody else that's just busting ass every day to make Crackdown a great, well-rounded game. So thank you, Joe.
Yeah, all right. Now, I've got to
Make
ask,
Crackdown great game.
and this is for everybody here, this is for everybody at home. Do we have fans of the original Crackdown out there?
Yeah.
That sounds like a yes.
Sono ancora baby.
Good, that's good, all right. So we have some back compat news for the original Crackdown as well, yes?
No, sta cosa di
Right. So the good news is, as we saw the announcement, we're releasing in Game Pass and globally February 15th, 2019. But we have some more fun news as well. So if any of you guys have never played the original Crackdown game, we're announcing today for free, you can go and download Crackdown 1 from now until November 30th.
Yeah, how about that? There we go.
Scappa subito, dove sta?
Now, Crackdown 3,
Anche
Crackdown
su
1 is one of my
PC.
favorite original Xbox games. If you have an
Microsoft
Xbox One
Store,
X,
penso di sì.
the enhanced visuals look
Oh,
awesome.
vediamo.
So, go to the Xbox, the Windows Store, download your copy today.
Sì, sì,
and
Windows
enjoy.
Store ha detto.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us.
Sì, Luca è sempre più brutto ogni volta che lo fanno vedere. Ciao, Chiactus.
Ciao, Chiactus.
C'è qualche altro boxaro dire la sua? Minecraft, oh, strano. Che gioco è Black Friday Deals?
È il gioco più bello dell'anno, mi sembra.
Down su Microsoft Store.
Oh, proprio questo volevo io.
Questo è il successore spirituale di NBA Jam. Sarebbe.
Sì, ma ha detto che il primo faceva abbastanza schifo.
Ma dai, ma questo è quello del coin op che chiaramente non mi ricordo il nome adesso.
NBA Jam.
No, ma quello vecchio, bro. Quello dei tempi di
NBA Jam.
No, di quelli del... Mamma mia, che cazzo di... Street Top, come si chiamava?
Street Top addirittura. Street Top era bello. Oppure NBA Jam era bello.
Dai, ai tempi di Windjammer c'era quell'altro di basket, la sala giochi.
Sì, Street Top.
Street Top. Praticamente. Però questo mi farebbe avvicinare un po' al basket.
Vabbè. Sti capocchioni qua.
Senti infatti. Battlefield. Ma io adesso faccio una figura. Ma è uscito? Battlefield 5.
Sa ancora di no.
No.
Io l'ho scaricato, anteprima.
Quindi non è uscito.
Per Access, come cazzo si chiama?
No, ancora deve uscire, mi sa. Però è come se fosse già uscito. Riscattato ieri Crackdown e Dead Rising con gli americani ciccioni. Ciao Alessio Tricast, andate a seguire Tricast, il podcast che
Ciao Tricast.
E Carcassa, mi idiota Carcassa.
Carcassicast.
Carcassicast.
Trai Carcass. Ah no. Guarda, quella fa una brutta fine in mezzo.
Eccolo.
Eccolo Phil! Ciao, ciao ragazzi!
Però sti messicani sono tutti scuri.
Mexico is a huge market for us. We launched the first time here in 2002. This is our 4th fan fest in a row. I mean, just look at the
lui è proprio la testa di Xbox, per quello c'ha la capa enorme.
Mangiato 8 taco. Perché noi non siamo per i luoghi comuni.
Ah, ma era XO18 il taco, no XO18.
Bruno,
l'uomo con il petto più grande del mondo. Cosa, Matteo?
Mi cadi su questo errore.
È iniziata da 20 minuti, alle 10 è iniziata. Adesso. Che mo hanno fatto vedere Crackdown.
Ma chi Alessio è?
Alessio Tricast.
Tricast.
Chiamare Alessio T.
Leggi solo tu.
Cosa?
Dal lancio di Windows.
Matteo, scusa, puoi abbassare un po' che non sento Simone. A poco poco, Poi ti chiederemo di rialzarlo un altro po'.
Alzami, non mi può alzare solo a me?
Ti ho alzato al 200%, però ti sento sempre piano. Perché quando parlano si mischiano le voci, non si capisce.
Lo so, c'ho questa parlata americana che
mimetizza.
Sì, però fatelo dormire una mezz'oretta, Phil Spencer. È un po' sbattuto.
It's awesome. We're launching the Adapt controller in 17 new markets in 2019, including here in Mexico, which is great.
Guarda quello dietro.
That's exactly right. We want to make sure that the community is the right place for everybody. We want to make sure content's right for everybody. I think it's such a, and being here with the fans, you hear from them. We know gamers are passionate.
Ma perché?
What are we doing here?
I'm someone who like really loves to like you here, obviously, you know. You guys are making such huge, or rather we're making huge steps, forwards, technologically and kind of smaller incremental steps every day. Like, where do you see us in like 20 years time? Like, sell us the dream. Where are we going? Where are we going? Come on.
I love that. I mean, you think about for us when we started on this journey a few years ago, we said we want to make sure we've got the largest library of games for people to play. So we did things like backward compatibility. We did some work on our platform and our services, brought Mixer in. People told me, hey, I want better hardware. We went out and did S. We went out and did X, the most powerful console in the world, something we're committed to in the future. And we wanted to bring all gamers together regardless of what platform they're on. So we've been talking about cross-play, cross-progression. We showed a little bit about xCloud in the future, but when I really look at next, I think we got a ton of work to do on Windows.
No, Cactus non credo che li abbiano pagati, sono proprio così, che sono messicani.
May take a bigger leadership role on what's going on with the Windows Store, make it really tailored towards the gamers that we know want to see the best from what we have to offer. And it's going to be
È una di quelle cose che superano l'imbarazzo e raggiungono la compassione.
Just a little bit.
Ma no, invece sono simpatici, Luca.
always assume it's going to be
Lì è
kind of
proprio
like
figo.
You guys haven't really done that. So, I mean, and presume from that, you know, you're saying you're.
Ma voi l'avete vista come si chiama? Che vado subito a cercare su Google.
Well, I would say it's
No,
about
non l'ho
choice for
visto.
gamers, right? So
Google
people want to
immagini.
buy games to build their library. That's their choice, and I love that. I love the fact that we offer that. For a lot of people, the best way to build their library of games to play is through Game Pass. You know, where I'd say 12 new games coming to Game Pass this holiday. Obviously, our first party game coming day to day. It's going to be great. When I look at the games coming next year, it's going to be awesome.
Perché si è bloccato
I think
tutto.
it
si è
gives
bloccato
gamers
tutto?
a choice about where they want to play
No,
and
si è
how they
ripreso.
want to play and how they want to build their library. And we've got millions of subscribers now, and it's just great to see people choosing to play new games and finding new
Ma
ways
Simone
to
c'è
discover
ancora?
interesting talent.
Yeah, and kind of mixing
Sì.
up the genres as well. You might be
Ah,
well
ok.
into shooters. but
Preso dalla
it's not gonna
presentazione.
cost me anything. I'll just have a
Pensavo che
little
era una di quelle
That's the best
situazioni
thing. Like what
ho
we
chiuso
see
il
when people get into
microfono
Game
e
Pass
sto
is they
parlando
actually
prima.
play more games. They actually buy more games, which maybe seems counterintuitive. Try genres of games that they don't normally play. Like we watch that when we see what people are playing. I think it's just been a great thing for the creative community. We want as many kinds of games to be successful as possible.
So, obviously, you know, you guys are quite a few little studios here and there.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. When you acquire a studio, do you use like a comical-sized check? Is it like
It's
really
tap
big?
and go.
Oh, it's
It's
tap and
just
go.
tap and go. We
Oh,
just
okay. So there's going to be a few, obviously a few more. Tap and go. Obviously, Hellblade was a big thing. A little bit of news around that particular time.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things people know, Hellblade coming to retail on all the platforms
Yes.
it's shipped on, which is great. So coming to PlayStation, coming to Xbox. It's awesome. This December, Hellblade coming to Game Pass.
Hellblade's coming to Game Pass. That's
Which will be
amazing.
great. I mean, it's a game that highly rated. I think everybody should play. Tells an important story from a studio that we obviously love. And you talk about studios that we bring in. It's about that cultural fit from us. Do we have something to add to the studio? And it's really fun to not only see what Ninja Theory's done in
arrivo
the past,
subito.
but to look forward to next year and things.
Va
that we've
bene.
done.
And some other little inklings to do with studios, maybe?
Yeah, I think we have Matt Booty on the show at the end, maybe to announce a couple new things coming to the studio.
Okay,
It'd be very fun.
Mazza, non sto più nella pelle.
Join us, Phil. It's a
Thank you.
pleasure. And yeah, thanks so much for being with us. So I can say I can't wait. Obviously,
Ah, hanno finito. Quando arrivano altri annunci?
Basta, finito. Adesso chiacchierano per un'altra ora.
Let's celebrate Hellblade coming to stores and Xbox Game Pass in style. Yes.
Ah, oddio, come si chiama?
Hellblade.
Hellblade. Madonna, questa è la voce della sua mente?
Ah, boh.
Mi tocca giocarlo, sto...
Deve chiedere a Bruno, lui l'ha giocata.
Mazza, però vedersi è proprio bello.
Ah, Game Pass. Ah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm not scared anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to.
Questa è la canzone che ha campionato Dr. Dre.
Ah, sì?
Sì, comunque Hellblade secondo me
disco
per
di
10
Eminem.
euro si può fare, cartesimo.
Ma com'è? Cioè, si può... Perché io non ce l'ho su Xbox, però lo posso giocare su coso? Su PS4 c'è?
Credo di sì.
I'm useless. I'm chicken. We're not friends. I can count the number of times you and I have hung out on one hand.
I'll be back to
Se lo
visit
trovi sulle 10 euro secondo me può andare bene.
you and me are friends now.
The chest! Hand it over!
Ma è una roba tipo Spec Ops The Line?
Tadashi wouldn't want
No,
there to be
no,
a
no,
Baymax.
no.
Cioè, non come gioco, dico come... Però come... Cioè, sto super profondo, cioè c'è sta roba.
Più o meno, più o meno. Però diciamo che c'ha dei momenti un po' morti. Però dai, è figo, secondo me. Però può non piacere a tutti, perciò dico 10. A me è piaciuto molto.
Mi ricordo che ne parlassi bene.
Però c'è gente che comunque si è scocciata, si è rotto il cazzo, giustamente anche perché vabbè. c'ha dei momenti molto morti, quindi c'è anche la possibilità che uno si rompe il cazzo e lo abbandona là.
Posso dire che è il primo trailer bello di Kingdom Hearts che vedo?
Speriamo quando uscirà poi.
Kingdom Hearts series, they're not just great games, they are landmarks that the rest of the industry is measured against and have a special place in our hearts, and I think a lot of folks out here as well. And so it is an honor to be joined on the Xbox stage by someone responsible for both of these series, Shinji Hashimoto from Square Enix. Thank you so much for joining.
Questo l'hanno montato in Messico e dice ma chi è questa gente? Chiaramente. Pensa al Giappone, il giapponese medio come si comporta.
What can you tell us about the 100 Acre Wood we just saw in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Quelli vanno a vedere i concerti di roba tipo hardcore, tipo seduti. Non immaginavo tanti coglioni questo.
First of all, thank you very much for coming today to talk, hear me talk. I'm gonna explain a little bit, so if you could keep quiet a little bit, that'll be much appreciated.
È imbarazzato.
Beh, una massa di napoletani.
今回もですね、最新作3でもプーさんは100エーカーの森という形で、登場します。
Lei sta facendo i beati cazzi suoi. Che manca marmellata.
Sta facendo la lista della spesa.
Esatto. Pane. Ah, quasi dimenticavo l'olio.
Sì, ma sta cosa che i giapponesi li traducono, li fanno parlare prima mezz'ora. Perché ha detto sì. Bloccalo, traducilo, che cazzo stai a scrivere?
In the 100 Acre Woods, you can enjoy playing the mini games, as it were in the previous titles, and you could also enjoy interacting with Winnie the Pooh and his friends. Now, Kingdom Hearts 3, there are many mini games in there, such as the one based off of Ratatouille, it's a cooking mini game, and also LCD mini games called the Classic Kingdom.
They like it. They like it.
We also figured that we didn't have any puzzle games in the game yet, and so for the 100 Acre Woods, we decided to have puzzle-like mini games in there, so you'll be able to enjoy cute puzzle games.
They like the puzzles. They like the puzzles, and they love the gameplay too, because we have Kingdom Hearts 3 playable here at XO18. It's right over there if you haven't played it yet. I can tell you it feels great. So what are some of the key advances in gameplay that fans can expect in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Kingdom Hearts 3が現行世代機で初めての展開となるんですが、開発チームにおいて Xbox One や Xbox One X のエキストラパワーを活用していたところはどのような点でしょうか。はい。
やはりマシンスペックが素晴らしいので、今回もいろんなワールドそれぞれ演出とか変わってるんですけど、例えばですね。
Oh, ci hanno dato dei soldi.
カリビアンシーなんかでいうと、
Grazie Ciolo, a buon rendere.
必要だったですね。サンフランシスコ東京のいわゆる
che ti tornino tutti in fighe scopate. Niente, HD praticamente stanno parlando di Kingdom Hearts, c'è il producer, la traduttrice credo che sia mezza messicana, mezza giapponese, nippo-messicana.
Hardware to depict the roaring seas that you see in how you have been seeing it in the trailers, and also on the details of the characters. And for the CG world of San Francisco in Big Hero 6, we utilized the hardware of the vast city and the high buildings that you can jump off from. So all the verticality in that world utilizes that new hardware.
That's really awesome to hear, because this is the first Kingdom Hearts of this generation.
Sembrano le trasmissioni anni 90 di Italia 1 con la gente sotto.
Festival Bar.
No, quelle quando c'è una musica live alle 11 di sera, Jamming Festival, queste cose un po' drive-in con la gente dietro seduta, capito, che commentare. Ma che cazzo salutano?
ディズニーとそのどうやってこの話ができたのか、エレベーターっていう話を聞いたことあるんですが、
よく質問を受けるんでね、ちゃんとお答えしなきゃと思うんですけど、確かに約20年前ぐらいなんですけど、当時目黒にスクエアがありまして、当時ディズニーさんも同じビルに入ってました。でそこでディズニーさんの社長さんとかじゃなくて、ディズニーの女性プロデューサーの方から向こうから声をかけていただいて、スクエアさんですかっていう質問をされたんですけど、
secondo voi c'è un motivo politico per cui stanno facendo questa presentazione in Messico? Boh, gli altri dove l'hanno fatto?
È la prima volta che fanno una cosa del genere, no?
No, l'ha detto prima, in Messico ci veniamo sempre, l'ha detto prima Phil Spencer. Ci siamo già venuti, bello.
And a lot of people think that it was the president of Disney, but it was actually a producer at Disney that reached out to us in the elevator.
Quelle tipo con Paola Maugeri.
Esatto, quelle robe là.
So we took a couple of days after that to really sit down and talk about the details, and that's how Kingdom Hearts came about.
Scalo 73, là, come si
leading to something we're
chiamava?
still talking about 2 decades later, and you all love Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it all came just from that. I told you.
Comunque a me irrita, cioè magari sono anziano, mi irrita stare così vicino alla gente, specialmente esagitata come questi.
ですね、まあ FF の話でいいかな。はい。最新情報でちょ
Ah,
っ
ma
と
sono
ファイナルパーティー
simpatici
の話
questi.
もしておきたいんですけども、
Più simpatici
最
gli
新情報で
americani
す
quando
が
fanno questa cosa.
いよいよですね、マイクロソフトさんの力もあって Xbox の360でやってましたファイナルファンタジー13、13-2ライトニングリターンズが介護官の技術でいよいよ Xbox One および 1X で遊べるようになりました。ぜひ皆さんこの機会にもう一度チャレンジして遊んでいただきたいなと思うのが一つ。それと先日ローンチしたばっかりのワールドファイナルファンタジーマキシマですね。これも遊べるようになっておりますのでぜひ遊んでいただきたいなと。そしていよいよ2019年来たるべき来年なんですけど、ファイナルファンタジーのオリジナルの7、9、10、10、12もですね、Xbox に続々と来ますので、ぜひお楽しみください。
We actually want to talk about Final Fantasy here for a little bit.
Please, go for it. You want to hear about Final Fantasy? We all do.
So we did have Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns on the Xbox 360, but now we actually have backward compatibility for Xbox starting next week.
Next week?
Yes, not yet. It will start next week. But
Cosa succede next week?
and also we just
Portano
released World of Final Fantasy Maximum
mettono
on
la
the Xbox
retrocompatibilità
One platform, so it would be much appreciated.
Quella era Final
Fantasy
Fantasy 14,
13.
la 13.
We also are going to bring the legendary Final Fantasy titles 7, 9, 10, 10-2, and 12 to Xbox next year as well. So it would be much appreciated if you could look forward to that as well.
All right, that's right. 3 more Final Fantasy titles coming to Xbox, in which you, as you said, Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 10-2, 12, and
Incredibile quanto Square
this
Enix
week,
stia
World of Final
campando
Fantasy Maxima coming
sui Final
in
Fantasy.
2019. That is just amazing.
Li stanno portando ovunque.
I want to thank you so much for joining us.
Domani sulla prossima Samsung che vendo in lavatrice probabilmente ci sarà. Che è la One XE? Sul cellulare?
Vuole fare un selfie.
Do you all want to take a selfie with Shinji Hashimoto? I think that's a yes.
E non è così che funziona il selfie.
Che ha fatto un video.
Perché fanno Ah, ecco, come lo fa.
He's going to get more than one. You can't stop him.
Pensa quando le porta in Giappone. Questi chi sono? Degli indigeni locali.
È vero, come quando si fa le foto con locali. Guarda come sono strani.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Hashimoto-san. Don't forget. Final Fantasy.
Lui ormai tra poco fa stage diving,
Ha scritto anche Pancadì.
A very special guest star on this show. We've already announced 2 titles already, but
Bruno?
more is better, right? Do you all want more Game Pass?
Bruno,
They want more. Let's get more.
l'abbiamo perso.
Eccomi, c'avevo il microfono staccato da mezz'ora un base.
Chi è questo? Sì. Chi è questo?
È il fratello di quello di prima.
The Back, ma è un sommelier. Che cazzo di giacca c'ha?
And even some original Xbox favorites. Now, before we get to more brand new Xbox Game Pass announcements,
Ha un pene sul braccio, in effetti è vero.
Civilization Revolution Civ Rev is already in our back-to-back catalog, but
Che
there's a new
cos'è sta
Xbox
cosa?
360 enhanced version.
Perché dice che stasera presenteranno la compatibilità mouse e tastiera per Xbox One, quindi sti giochi potrebbero
C'è veramente un driver da 5K. Lo annunciano.
Boh.
Ori 2, vabbè.
Ori 3?
Thief of Thieves non
Ma sentito.
Number 6 is Thief of Thieves. This game is so vibrant, and I love the comic book style. It's based on the Image comic series from Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead. The best part is that it's coming to Xbox.
Cazzo, però graficamente è figo, Cazzo,
esce
questo
oggi?
mi intriga,
Cos'è? Framed?
Thief of Thieves. Ah, Framed. Bello Ori.
You can play it with Game Pass on December 20th.
All right, and then the highly anticipated sequel, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, will join Xbox
Ah, Will of the
the
Wisps.
day the game launches.
Cazzo che ci hanno speso un po' di soldi,
Yeah, we will. All right, well, stay tuned for 10 more Game Pass announcements. Yes, that is correct. 10 of them.
Comunque sta roba è un po' una merda. I giochi sono proprio un tot al chilo, quindi prendi, tieni, vuoi anche le... Chi è questo?
A proposito di merda.
Vabbè, è stato carino, dai. No, immaginavo qualche scena come Sea of Thieves, ma che cosa? Ah, vedi che bello il logo Rare fatto così, però. Ancora con questi filmatini di merda. Un gioco che non ha giocato nessuno. Che è uscito nessuno lo sa.
I introduce to the Sea of Thieves, the Arena!
World Premiere.
No, che cos'è? Hanno fatto il
Battle Royale.
Il Battle Royale.
Sony con il loro PlayStation Now sta facendo i big money, fa bene Microsoft a puntare su sto Game Pass.
PlayStation Now io vorrei sapere fuori, perché io non ho visto niente qua.
È vero, anche quello. Vabbè, PlayStation Plus sarebbe. PlayStation
No,
Now
il Now non è quello per streaming.
È vero, è vero, è vero.
Ma mi sa che ora puoi scaricare
ma...
i giochi.
Sì,
su PlayStation Now.
praticamente è un Game Pass.
Ah sì?
Eh sì, però in Italia non è arrivato.
Quello sto dicendo.
Lei sente caldo.
Comunque un palco brutto così io non l'ho mai visto,
Salty sea dogs literally just washed up on the shores
Madonna.
of Mexico. Everybody please welcome Rare's Journey and Craig Duncan to the XO18
Ma so quelli storici di Rare?
Quello mi sa dalle facce un po' storico, sì.
No, non mi sembra molto
quello a
storico.
sinistra sembra uno di Trainspotting. Gli inglesi no. Che bella giacca però questa rossa.
So Sea of Thieves is about living the pirate life, but better than that, you get to go on adventures with your friends.
A bunch for your friend? Again?
Craig Duncan.
Sarà uno storico,
Sì, Cactus può buona tipa, non riesco a trovare il nome.
C'era il Twitter, il Twitter.
Eh sì, prima era uscito per un secondo all'inizio, non lo so bene. Oppure i
Oddio, diviso è carino, è vero. È solo
It's brand new coming to Sea of Thieves, and like you say, it's a completely new mode. So even from the front end, you're now going to be selecting.
Senti l'inglese però, senti l'inglese.
Dopo HD li vedo bene con la tuta Adidas, tutte e due.
Sì. Però senti che bella la parlata.
We want to start with this kind of treasure hunting mode, basically. So you're competing against other crews for treasure, and it's kind of all the best bits of Sea of Thieves condensed down into a kind of shorter session, competition on demand. It's real crazy. Like, we're playing it at the studio at the moment. It's a lot of fun.
Everybody loves diamonds, right? Sorry, Simpsons reference.
It's like Sea of Thieves concentrated.
Sì, è carino.
Craig, when are we going to get a chance to play it?
So, as Joe mentioned, we're playing it in the studio at the moment. What we've learned through our
No, delle lenzuola qui.
Community feedback's really important to us. So,
Vabbè, allora tutto nella norma sono inglesi brutti.
get it into our Pioneers, which is our kind of internal, you know, kind of community that we let play things early.
Ma io non ho attivato lo streaming mode,
feedback, and then we'll really take time to work on that, and then figure out when we're going to launch. As we said in the trailer, we said it's going to be early 2019. It's going to be a totally free update, like everything else we've done with Sea of Thieves. But really, it's about building it with our community, getting that feedback. And as Joe said, it's a very different way to play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. So Joe, what do you love most?
Devo dire che apprezzo molto le scarpe che non c'entrano niente con il resto del vestiario. Bravo Greg.
The new at the arena. I think it's the intensity, like your heart rate and everything feels so different. Sea of Thieves can be like, it's a wide range of kind of emotions and chill and like watching, you know, the sunset and stuff. But this you won't have the time to kind of stop and admire the sunset because someone's going to be kind of competing with you, trying to get the treasure that you're getting, or you're going to be in a ship battle or something. So yeah, it's intense. It's a heart rate, is what you feel.
Oh man, I can't wait to give it a shot.
Yeah,
great.
I mean, you guys are joining us for the panel tomorrow. Can you give us a little kind of sneaky peek what's going to be coming up in the panel?
The panel tomorrow?
Yeah, so we're doing a panel tomorrow where we've got more time. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you, Julia. We're going to talk a lot more about Sea of Thieves, about all the other updates, things we've done, some of the, I guess, hints of what's to come. And we're also going to talk about our update dropping in November.
Which is Shrouded Spoils.
Dice Cactus che lì è del team Inside Xbox, ci ha mandato pure una foto, però il nome ancora non
Thank you
esce.
so much for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Mexico. Thank you, Mexico.
I bet you've always wanted to say that.
Work in the crowd, I like it.
Okay, so the next game is generating so much fan excitement, just as much as this. It's a fighting game featuring the most popular anime characters from Bleach to Dragon Ball and Naruto. And if you love anime and love fighting games, Jump Force is a dream come true. Now let's jet on down to Jeff for some Jump Force. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
I'm here now with Diego Paramillo. You're the Bandai Namco community manager here in Latin America. Now, Diego, Jump Force is one of those games whose very existence blew people away at E3. One of the loudest pops. Like, why do you think that is?
Oh man, the thing is, like, we have one of the best manga IPs there. We have Dragon Ball, we have Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh, and much more to come. So it's like all the best IPs from Shonen Jump, from Weekly, there.
Well, you know what? You didn't just come here with words. You came here with video.
Yes,
let's turn around on this big screen and let's look at some brand new world-exclusive Jump Force video.
Yes,
Tell us what
there
we're
you
seeing.
go.
Giuliardi è lei.
You can see
Il nome non è buono.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan transformation for Goku. That it's gonna be on the Awakening part of the game, and it's just amazing. This when you press the RS button,
posso dire che graficamente fa abbastanza cagare.
and you can see now
Vabbè, tutte queste ambientazioni sono super realistiche.
this is the Super Kamehameha, and it's gonna be amazing.
I feel like all the games in the
Ci mettono
Bandai
questi
series, all the
pupazzoni.
Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighters, or any of the Naruto games, just have crazy over-the-top effects, and this is like even a level above that.
This is up to a notch. Like you can see there the Galactic Gun from Vegeta, and now this battle is just incredible.
Sì, lei comunque è super punk, se vedi
The scenarios
il
you can see here in
Twitter,
Paris,
c'ha i
it's just
super
amazing. And this is one of my
orecchini,
favorite
super
parts.
bucati,
This is Golden
piercing,
Frieza, that you've seen
tatuaggi.
him in Dragon Ball Super, and it's gonna be playable like that in Jump Force. So the battles are gonna be just out of this world.
Infatti qua c'ha la pettinatura che le copre le orecchie, probabilmente perché c'ha tutta sulla
Yeah, we have no
bocca.
doubt. These teams just tend to really go over the top and do the manga and the anime justice.
Yes, I'm just so excited. The best thing for me for this game is that it's so easy to get into
È la
this
città
fighting
di
game,
Odyssey?
because the controls are gonna be exactly
Ah,
the same
boh,
for
non
all
c'ho presente.
characters, but all
Ma era una battuta, beh, la bellezza è quella.
really easy to catch and very difficult to master.
Well, that's good because they don't have a whole.
Mi sembrava aver visto l'arco di trionfo. Lo so.
Oh, grazie ancora a Ciolo 981 che è il nostro top cheer.
On February 15th, 15th. So, just please jump, folks.
Look at everybody.
Unite to fight. So we're gonna finish with a Genki Dama, everybody.
La Genki Dama.
And you have something for people at home? There's a
Yes,
hashtag or something?
we have a hashtag right now. So please take your favorite picture around the Fan Fest, and with the hashtag Jump Force Fan Fest, just upload that picture, and we're gonna give some surprises to you. We're gonna put them on our social media channels, the best ones, and after you give it, I'm gonna give some surprises to everybody.
I think this guy, he brings surprises, so you can trust he's got something for you. Now coming up next, a world premiere State of Decay 2 trailer that introduces
Che ridicolo è tipo il cappellino, ma c'hanno tutti e due i
everyone's
cappellini.
favorite four-letter word that starts with F. Free. What did you think I was gonna say? But first, there's a reason I'm wearing this hat. I want to wish a very happy birthday to Xbox One X.
Oh, look, it's got his own little hat. I didn't get a hat.
This beefy boy may only be a hero, but it is the world's most powerful console with hundreds of games that look stunning.
Lei c'ha l'Apple Watch comunque.
Che c'ha?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like
C'ha l'Apple Watch.
Ah.
his entire console just to play Red Dead Redemption 2 and also not come to dinner with us because
Mazza, guarda che braccio scolpito quando piega.
Sì, stavo notando, c'ha degli avambracci.
Cos'è quel cappello?
Stanno festeggiando il compleanno.
Chi è? Un bambino dalla strada. Tieni bimbo, non la voglio.
Ma l'alimentatore, Ciccio. Oh. A parte lo devono scortare fuori, mo.
Sì, infatti piglia e compra di gelato ha fatto però. Comunque Matteo, ho letto che il punto dove stiamo, cioè ho visto un video di Danchi che praticamente il punto dove stiamo con Red Dead 2 è quasi alla fine, quindi ancora un ultimo sforzo.
L'ultimo sforzo.
Sì.
Dai, ce la faremo.
Dici che da sto punto dove siamo sono tutte sparatorie, quindi sono tutte sparatorie noiose, però sono tutte sparatorie.
Molto promettente.
Ma sì, Pancadì se ne è andato con una faccia stranissima, probabilmente non ha capito un cazzo di cosa è successo, gli hanno messo sta cosa in mano. Gears 5.
C'è un aggiornamento per State of Decay 2.
Questo gioco però dico cattivo, cazzo, è un survival, c'è una storia, multiplayer. Da come si vede credo che sia un multiplayer survival solito.
Sì.
Abbiamo ucciso dei zombies. Ah, ma devono fare un recap perché mai ce lo siamo scordati, oppure è un gioco nuovo. Ah, ma questo è
Sì, è State of Decay 2.
Io ho un amico che è scimmiatissimo questo gioco. Ma una roba, sì. Calcola l'anno scorso a gennaio, non vedo l'ora.
Sì, sono quei giochi che se ti pigliano diventano peggio di testa.
All right,
Però quel pad, quel logo, quel pad fatto tutto messicano è molto bello. Ah, questo è il director.
You know, we've done this a few times, so it's good to see you down here in Mexico City. So tell us about Zed Hunter. What's new with it?
So Zed Hunter is a new free update coming to State of Decay 2. First and foremost, features crossbows. Crossbows, new weapons being added to the game. Crossbows are a great way to take out zombies from a distance quietly without bringing the whole neighborhood down on you. The crossbow bolts that you shoot, they'll stick in zombies, they'll stick in the environment. If they don't break, you don't hit them back. So that makes it really easy to stay out in the field even longer. We've got 3 new super quiet melee weapons, 3 new close combat weapons.
Hanno aggiunto l'arco e la freccia.
Some of which are based on zombie plague experiments, so they give your survivors
no, la balestra hanno aggiunto.
For a short time, for the cost of some blood plague accumulation, they let you do things like your survivors can see in the dark. They're harder for zombies to detect.
All right, well, you're talking a lot about survivors, and I have to ask this question selfishly. You know, Daybreak came out and it was an amazing pack and it's fun. I want to know with Zed Hunter, do I get to, access this amazing arsenal that you've created?
This amazing
For those of you that don't know at home, I am actually in State of Decay 2, so I'm super happy to hear this, by the way. All right, so what I want to know is how has the game evolved since launch and what's changed?
So we've had a lot of content come out since launch. We had the Independence Pack come out pretty quickly right after launch. We have a Daybreak, which you just mentioned, launched in September. We've had 4 title updates since the game launched with bug fixes, quality of life improvements, and a lot of content that we've added to the game.
All right.
Li segue.
Da una parte all'altra.
Now they're obviously excited about that, and I know community is very important to you, so I want to know what role community plays in your development roadmap.
You know, we love our community. They love our game. They give us such great feedback and suggestions about what they would like to see in the game. One of the things that we've heard a lot is that people are looking for new ways to challenge themselves in State of Decay 2. So they asked for it. We're coming with an answer for it.
I was going to say, what's next?
What's next? So we've got a free update planned for early 2019.
All right.
That's going to allow players to experience new challenges, new ways of surviving with their communities. 2019. You can experience that content with your existing communities. With your own communities, regardless, 2019, it's going to get a lot harder to survive in the apocalypse.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Lui è tipo Jenny Agarogna che dirige tutti.
We're not going to say a whole lot about it, but we got something special planned. We want fans to be ready to return to Trumble Valley.
Guarda, c'è proprio lo sguardo del capotrà.
All right, well, there it is. Thank you.
Skibidi! Pompini a vicenda.
Where you surf on top of cars and tornadoes? Check it out.
Hello, I'm Billy from Mexico City, and I need to know more about Just Cause 4.
Chi era quello?
Un tizio.
Ah, Just Cause 4.
Just Cause 4. Shabadoo. Shabadabada.
You can't ignore what's going on here. We need your help.
We need your help.
I'm not doing this again.
Ma questo è il mando, penso sia il gioco.
Infatti.
It's so rare to start. World premiere, oh.
You need me, Rico.
Sì, quel premiere che tra 10 minuti sarà sul canale PlayStation su YouTube.
Ciacca, ciacca. Tacca, 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 tacca.
I don't care who he is or what he wants. We're nearly ready. Give him a taste.
Ah, è vero che hanno messo il main villain femminile sulla pietra.
Skrillex. So.
Guys, come see this. We've never been up against anything like it.
Ecco.
Bring the thunder. Let's bring it.
Ma io ho provato il 3 di questo qua, però non mi sono proprio trovato a sparare. Bello, figo, tutte le cose, però...
trailer però è fatto bene.
Sì, sì. Sì, Sharknado.
Beh. Sembra Wolowitz di Dubbettino da lontano.
Francesco, that's amazing. Allow
me
me
to introduce
Francesco si chiama questo.
And he is going to attempt to tell us what we just saw. Welcome.
You saw madness, chaos,
È italiano.
Francesco Antolini. Antonino.
Ma dai, cazzo, un italiano.
Just Cause series has set a high bar for crazy, insane action. How does the new one compare?
He just keep that bar, he breaks it, and he put even higher.
Right. I mean, I have played every single game.
C'è l'articolo sul Corriere, Francesco Antolini, un italiano da AAA, game director di Avalanche Studios.
Bravo! Bravo, gli hanno dato la direzione. Che belli che siamo quando parliamo inglese. Even more in peace. The Tornado. Vabbè, mi cagherei addosso, cioè, pure dovessi parlare italiano, parlerei peggio di lui in inglese.
Looks like a type of grenade launcher, but he's exploded. That's great.
Yes. So what you saw there, it's you know, it's the secondary fire of your sniper rifle. Each weapon comes with a secondary fire.
Right.
Sometimes it's obvious, like an assault rifle as a grenade.
Sure.
Sometimes it's a little bit more crazy, like your sniper rifle as a homing rocket, right?
Which is
Makes
perfect.
sense.
Now we see it, but yes, somebody just asked, but why? And he says, because, just cause. That looks fantastic.
Nato 41 anni fa, padre militare, la vita di Francesco deve girare in Italia.
Bravo! Vedi che dicono che fai dopo 35 anni.
Tutto inizia con la sua nascita a Pistoia, poi la volta di Riccione, Verghera, Colle Fiorito di Guidonia, Monaco di Baviera e infine Bologna.
Perché mo sta Avalanche a Bologna.
Non l'ho sentito la notizia.
Pistoia, oh, te è a Livorno, però Pistoia.
Guidonia mi sa che è in Lazio.
Guidonia sì.
Forse l'avrà preso
he
una
just pulled
mattina.
down a jet here, and now he's using the grappling hook to jump in, because that's the way you roll.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right. I mean, this looks amazing. It's so there's a lot more vehicles and a lot
C'è il
more.
nostro ascoltatore in moffetta che
Tell us a
impazzisce.
little bit about some of the new vehicles.
A lot. We have, for example, a complete new class of vehicles. We've put a lot of the accent on it, giving you vehicles you can use to have fun with.
Right.
Like, for example, you got an industrial crane as a telescopic arm. Of course, you can use it as a crane. You can build a wrecking ball with it. But I love to use the telescopic crane.
Comunque è passato anche lui da Ubisoft Milano.
This
Sta
type of
scritto qui.
Right. So what I've noticed in the Just Cause universe is every tool has multiple things you can do with it, right?
Your imagination is your limit. What we say, our motto is, if you think you can pull that off, then you should be able to pull it off.
Yeah,
so.
it's very cinematic. Now we see in the distance here, we see the tornado. Tell us about the tornado.
You saw it in the distance because the tornado is not freaking part of just a
Poi è andato in Avalanche
quando
hanno aperto a New York.
It's actually roaming the world. It's always there for you. Say lure Black Hand in it and play with it. You can trap a tornado using wind cannons. And
Guarda che sta facendo.
Extremely high challenge, both from a design and a technical perspective.
Right.
But I have to say we pulled it off.
Now, if my house gets pulled up into the tornado, am I going to land in Oz?
You will learn now, to control your way around.
Right. You gotta. It looks fantastic. I cannot wait. Thanks, Francesco, so much for coming by.
Thanks, guys.
Pick up the Xbox One X Enhanced just
Dai, fanno un Viva Messico.
It makes a terrific gift for the adrenaline junkie in your life. Now, the holiday season isn't just about wish lists and gifts. The most important part is giving to others. Let's see how you can be part of the giving back for the holidays.
Grazie Alessio Tricast che sei iscritto a Twitch Prime, così faremo miliardi anche noi.
Secondo me quello dietro c'ha la pistola e li rapina nel giro di... Vai Giuliona! Bravo, carino, non l'avevo notato.
Ma lei adesso qua sta messa, diciamo, seria. Se vedi il Twitter, piercing da tutte le parti, orecchini enormi.
Mi piace ancora più.
Infatti si è fatti i capelli così per coprire le orecchie, perché c'ha quegli orecchini quelli proprio larghi.
Gli espansioni.
Esatto. Oh, con le braccia da braccio di ferro.
The donations will be distributed amongst 4 incredible gaming charities that really exemplify the spirit of gaming together. Child's Play, Gamers Outreach, Special Effect, and Operation Supply Drop. Now, Child's Play was founded in 2003 by the creators of Penny Arcade, and they donate toys and games to children's hospitals around the world.
That's amazing. And Gamers Outreach Foundation provides portable gaming kiosks to hospitals and raises money for various charities through gaming tournaments, which is also hugely worthwhile.
Incredible, yeah. Now, Special Effect is our next charity, and it's a charity that's very close to my heart. I'm pleased to say that I've been ambassador for them for about 5 years now. Now, this amazing charity uses tech like modified game controllers and eye control to put fun and inclusion back into the lives of people with limited mobility.
I mean, some of the bespoke rigs that they make are just incredible.
Really special. Incredible work.
And Operation Supply Drop began sending video game care packages to deployed service members in 2010, and now also assists with veterans transitioning home, which again, these are all just fantastic, like,
just amazing charities, yeah.
Really, really good.
There you go. And you should totally look them all up on Twitter, look up their
Senti che
websites,
musica che c'hanno sotto
because they are incredible. But you can help them right now, starting
Ma fa solo è un loop, non succede niente.
Post your gaming together photos
però
with the hashtag GiveWithXbox. And I can't wait
tutto questo progetto di controller modulare per i diversi mezzi apri è incredibile. Infatti dai, sta una bella mossa da parte di Microsoft.
To find out more, check out xbox.com/GiveWithXbox.
And don't forget, we're giving you things today too.
Everybody gets something.
Everybody's a winner. Yes, if you're watching on Mixer and logged into your Microsoft account, you're going to be getting some
Citazione Ofra.
items for Sea of Thieves and Forza. Horizon 4, Forza.
Nice, Forza.
Che cos'è un tamburo di merda?
Mixer.com/Xbox or your country's local Mixer feed to participate. And that goes for anyone watching on a console, PC, or mobile device. We love you all.
Now, I think we owe this crowd some more Game Pass announcements.
Yeah?
Some games for free, right? Yeah.
I think so.
All right, good call, Julia. Let's keep the giving going with some more great Xbox Game Pass games. How many are we up to now? We got PUBG, Void Bastards, Hellblade, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I mean, first of all, that's the 5 best Game Pass games of all time, but what am I forgetting? Oh, that's true, that's true.
It makes
sense.
sense.
That's 6 coming to Xbox Game Pass. I would do my count impersonation, but it's not that good.
It's a bit of a deep cut anyway. Now, on with the count. 7, Kingdom 2 Crowns. Now, this game, if you want to get ready for that, Kingdom New Lands is actually available right now on Xbox Game Pass. We're just going to keep you going with that series. 8, After Charge. And 9, I love this name, I know you love this name. Super
Ecco, poi comincia a calare, hanno messo 5 botte e poi...
no dai, questo non è male.
No, questo deve essere figo, ma quell'altro Supermarket Shift là...
You're basically a lay of the land. You're recruiting these little villagers to help you build up and defend your kind of home area. Love it. I played it. I had to riff on it. I apologize.
E cosa hanno fatto? Come si chiama quello? Shadow of the Beast senza i nemici. Ecco, questo neanche se mi danno i soldi per giocare.
But it looks really different now. After Charge arrives in January 2019.
And you're going to be all covered with Game Pass. And Supermarket Shriek, it looks like it's just a blast to play. You and your goats.
Greatest of all time.
Right? There's a lot of goat games out there, mostly good. You yell to propel your grocery cart through the store, and I mean, like, who thought of this? I'm good with it.
Gioco del carrello,
anyway,
attenzione.
it's coming in 2019, and it
Gioco di free playing.
on release day. You get a goat. You get a goat.
Getting our games on release day. I love that when it happens. Now remember, if you haven't tried Xbox Game Pass yet, you can get voucher first month for just $1. And there's going to be a I'd buy that for $1 reference somewhere. Somewhere. We knew it was
You're really
coming.
just going, it's just free association.
La sinistra con la maglietta rosa.
There's an equivalent deal in like 40 countries.
Now, you asked who would do something like that with Supermarket Shriek, but, you know, it freaks me out in a good way, but I know who it is, right? It's Swery, yeah? It's Swery.
We
who
know
does that
Swery,
game. All
definitely,
right.
yeah.
Now, in just a moment, this guy here,
Oh,
Jeff,
no,
is
it's
going to run up on
Grab,
stage.
actually, yeah.
By Helen Chang, studio head of Minecraft. But first, Devil May Cry 5 made waves at E3 with its commitment to returning the franchise's roots with slick, stylish
Attenzione, Devil May Cry.
We had a chance to meet the legend behind Devil May Cry 5's Electric Rebirth and get a sneak peek at some new jaw-dropping abilities in the process.
Remember us? You saw us at E3 in Los Angeles when we announced the release of Devil May Cry 5.
DMC is back!
Then we did a deeper dive into what this game is all about at Gamescom in Germany.
The Devil Breakers are a new system for Nero, and there's all
questo è anche vestito come Nero.
that you couldn't do before in Devil May Cry 4.
And now,
Minchia, ho provato a giocare il primo Devil May Cry,
Osaka, Japan, where we plan to show
bello,
you some
ma
features that the
veramente
public has
sono
heard
una pippa
about
quel gioco.
but never seen. We're also going to get inside the mind of the brilliant man behind the game, Itsuno-san. Since coming to Capcom in 1994, he's been the driving force behind some of our most beloved series. Games like Street Fighter Alpha, Star Gladiator, Rival Schools. And Itsuno is known for applying that fighting game knowledge to the action-adventure genre, with games like Dragon's Dogma and, of course, Devil May Cry. But first, we're hanging out in Osaka. It's known as a city that's highly supportive of the arts. So it's no surprise that Capcom's Osaka-based headquarters is like a magnet, attracting a talent pool of highly creative.
C'era un cavallo che passeggiava
Speaking
così.
of creative, we're meeting some colleagues from Capcom at a local izakaya. Itsuno-san likes to encourage colleagues
Sale coi calzini,
and
no.
think
Sì,
outside the
infatti.
box. Gatherings like this are an example of how that's fostered at Capcom. And Devil May Cry 5 is evidence that his approach is working, which is why I can't wait to showcase some features that the public hasn't seen yet. When you enter the Capcom studios, it's obvious that it's all about gaming here. On this bustling floor, Itsuno-san works alongside his colleagues. And sometimes, he games with us. For gamers who aren't familiar with the Devil May Cry series, the name of the game is Style. It's a combat-heavy game where players are rewarded by stringing together stylized attacks while avoiding damage. Varying up your attacks is key to raising your style rank. Itsuno-san, as we discussed Devil May Cry, Itsuno-san lets me know that his priority is to create action-adventure games that are tighter,
Beh, mi
more
sa che è
challenging,
tipo
more hardcore. And that's exactly what Devil May Cry 5 is.
produttore,
Which is why his team created The
rappresentante.
Void, which is what we're here to showcase. The Void is a place where players can experiment with enemies, weapons, moves, and combos. It's a place where someone who's new to the game can gain mastery of it, or where DMC fans can perfect their
Ciao,
techniques
Protruz.
and hone their style.
Ciao.
Another
Ciao,
cool
Petruz.
thing about The Void is that it gives you options. Turn your enemy's damage off to practice combos for prolonged periods of time.
Modalità pratica.
With damage on, you can see how much damage different moves and combos inflict. It's all for the players.
No, come so for the player, su.
Sì, infatti.
Itsuno shows me the unlimited Devil Breakers option, allowing you to practice without losing your Devil Breaker. He also says there will be different Devil Breaker loadouts that you could preset, and then you'll be able to switch between them on the fly. And to top things off, there's a deluxe collection of Devil Breakers. First up, the Gerbera GP01.
Ah, è diventato come Metal Gear Solid 5.
If you're already familiar with the game, you know the standard Gerbera uses shockwaves to repel projectiles and send the enemy flying. The Gerbera GP01 takes away the ability to repel projectiles, but it adds movement options. You can make Nero shoot up into the air, or if he's already in the air, he'll shoot down to the ground. Next, the Pasta Breaker. Why pasta? Itsuno-san was thinking, what if Nico, that's her, was just cobbling something together with stuff she had lying around. She saw this fork, she's thinking, he needs to eat, and so the Pasta Breaker was born. And even though it's not much of a fighting tool, this is the only Devil Breaker that allows you to cycle your remaining Devil Breakers. so it could be of help strategically. For the next one, Itsuno-san takes us out of the void and into gameplay.
Sì, infatti Gyaktos sta roba.
Meet Sweet Surrender. It's the only Devil Breaker that has the ability to heal. You can see it healing while in battle. If you pull off
Questo è un po' il momento Smash Bros.
3 bars of health instantaneously while surrendering Sweet Surrender.
Ci fanno vedere tutte le braccia intercambiabili.
For the Mega Buster. This Devil Breaker was inspired by Mega Man.
Ma dai.
If Nero can change
Chi l'avrebbe
his arms,
detto?
it's almost a given that we should have Mega Man's arm in the game. Itsuno-san shows us how Nero's poses and animations change when he has the Mega Buster equipped as a kind of nod to Mega Man. The way he jumps, the way he runs.
È vero, visto mi rimane in aria con le ginocchiette.
This is one of the things I love about Japanese game developers is they put all this love into really fine details.
Okay.
So there you have it, the Void. A place where you can experiment, practice your combos, learn the enemy patterns, and hone your skills to take on Itsuno-san's challenge of tackling his idea of a seriously hardcore game.
Oh!
Spero che abbia un lock-on come si deve, altrimenti è un deliro. Sì, prego.
Io avrei fatto una bella seduta psicanalitica a Nocci, tipo come va? Sono triste.
Sai che è un po' che non lo sento, ma anche che non lo sento.
Che non lo sento.
Sì. No, perché sai che ogni tanto sono uscito con qualche puttanata che faceva il giro di internet. Invece adesso un po' proprio...
Adesso in mano a questi Minecraft. C'è quello con tutta a sinistra, poverino, sta agitatissimo.
Sì, si vede anche dalla postura.
Sì, quella è la tipica scopa nel culo. Hi everyone! Questa studio è di Minecraft?
Sì.
My fans, sì, stanno qua per te.
Magari sì, perché quelli che giocano a sti giochi sono super informatissimi, conoscono tutto.
Secondo me, se sale lo spazzino, l'ultimo spazzino sul palco, quelli sotto.
Beh, quello è anche vero.
We can't stand still. We are always looking at ways to grow Minecraft. And so at Minecon Earth, we previewed Minecraft Dungeons, our next new game.
That's right, yeah. Minecraft Dungeons, what do you think? I'm so excited about it. I loved it when I saw the video for Minecraft Dungeons, but just please set your mind at ease. Just because you're working on other games within the Minecraft universe, you'll still be updating Minecraft itself, right?
Of course,
of course you are, yes.
Not only are we bringing an update in the spring to the Minecraft villages, but we're also releasing new content on the Minecraft Marketplace every single week. So our community is incredibly creative, and through the Minecraft Marketplace, we've been able to change their empower their love of creation into a career.
Scusa, come guida?
So today, we're really excited to have Pixelheads here on the stage with us to share their experience.
All right, everybody give it for John and Gonzalo from Pixelheads. Welcome. Now tell us, how did you two start working together, and what kind of things do you do in Pixelheads?
I always love to play Minecraft, so I feel like something's missing. I need to spend
questi fanno gli add-on
so I started to make mods.
Sono Twitch,
I create a bunch of different creatures like
questi
dinosaurs,
tipo modder che sono stati assunti da
elephants.
Che bella questa scena con la moto.
Then I need a way to share all my creations, so I found John.
Yeah, so
Ritmo!
I created a website some years ago. Through my website, I met Gonzalo. He submitted the best content, so when the marketplace was announced, it was obvious I had to team up with him.
Right.
And we created Pixel Heads, and so far it's been going great. And he's in Argentina, and I'm in Sweden, and it's been going really good.
This is one of the things I love so much about Minecraft, is that it brings people together all around the world in this amazing.
Solo Minecraft lo fa.
You've got some brand new stuff that came out just an hour ago, right? Tell us about that.
Luxury life, and it's a really cool world where you can explore mansions, drive speed, light sports cars. And you can fly helicopters, airplanes, decorate your own mansions. So we are very excited to finally release it, and I hope you guys will play it as well.
Awesome, look at that. So I can finally live the kind of life I feel like I deserve. This
Ma è la prima volta che
fantastic.
mostrano sta roba.
Now you're both going to be on a panel tomorrow. Gonzalo, are you excited about that?
Yes.
It's going to be great. All right, so make sure you tune into the Minecraft panel tomorrow. Tune into mixer.com/Xbox at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Mixer sarebbe il Twitch di Microsoft.
It's going to be awesome. Now, Helen, before we go,
Papi brutali.
I believe you have something fun and also incredibly cute to share with us.
I do. So earlier we talked about how at Minecraft we want to continue to bring updates to our players. So I'm excited to share our latest and our cutest game update coming. Cats and Pandas!
I can't wait to see this. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at the video.
I panda?
The story begins like most classics, with sleeping animals. On the brink of a feud that would last centuries. Panda, ruler of the bamboo forest, and Cat, ad hoc leader of the tribe, locked in serious slumber. A nap-off the likes of which had never been seen. To the winner, the jungle. To the loser, exile. The two had been napping for an extraordinarily long time, when, at the very same moment the sun began to rise, so did two pairs of opposing eyelids. It was impossibly, contestably, closer than close. But the sheep called the nap off for the pandas, which didn't sit well with the cats, who accused the pandas of going into hibernation mode, not nap mode. The feud was on. As time passed, they kept their distance. Pandas stayed in their jungles, while cats spent most of their time meandering in alleyways, starring in internet videos, and sneaking into places disguised as ocelots. As their disdain for each other grew, so did their adoration among humans. So much so, players of Minecraft requested both cats and pandas in the game. As one cat and panda expert prone to overly dramatic puns put it, that would not only be a catastrophe, that would be pandemonium. Over the centuries, many summits were held in hopes of building a bridge of peace between cat and panda communities. There was the August Accord that wasn't, and the Burley Brawl in Belize that was best left behind. Everything changed one fateful day in Winnipeg.
Sì, Cactus Pandemonium, quello che ha scritto sta roba.
The tension in the room was tense. As the saying goes, one meow could be the bamboo stalk that broke the panda's back. Then, with hope once again lost, something unbelievable happened. An angel of arbitration appeared with a stickered laptop. She was a game developer, there to show them a world where cats and pandas could co-purr and co-growl in harmony. She showed them something long lost to the annals of ancient cat and panda folklore, a world where furballs big and small rolled and cajoled, and naps were napped for pleasure, not for dominance. This world was Minecraft. All was silent, except for my narration. Then the rising sound of a meow and growl that hadn't been meowed and growled for hundreds of years. Two blocky light bulbs went off at the same time. If cats and pandas can coexist in Minecraft, they could coexist anywhere. It's a little-known fact that sometimes facts get in the way of fiction, and sometimes a little fiction helps ensure the future's bright. When cats and pandas are megabytes.
Carina, però, la cosa.
Sì, dai.
Poi dopo li vedi in gioco e dici, oddio.
Ecco.
Oh, I love that trailer. Some world-class puns there. And I'm Team Panda. And, you know, before we move on, just a reminder, I thought you said something about the head of Microsoft Studios, Matt Booty, is going to be on later?
Oh, yeah. That's some big stuff.
To reveal two new studios? Two? I can't wait to get there, but we still have so many more Game Pass titles to announce. How many have you announced so far?
I'm no good at maths. Why would you put me on the spot like that?
Well, I mean, that's what I do. I've got 10 fingers, and I'm proud to tell you it's not 9. I can't count either.
We've got another batch of games. So number 10 is Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. Number 11 is Pathologic 2. Secret Neighbor makes it a dirty dozen, and Lucky 13 is
fanno il sequel di Patologici.
So Mutant Year Zero takes place in a post-apocalyptic, nearly post-human world, which sounds a little bit like my flat right now.
I want to see that.
No one wants to see that. Where you control a team of mutants.
Anzi, capace che esce prima e
In real time, whilst combat is kind of classic turn-based tactical gameplay. That's coming in December. Got some XCOM vibes for me there.
Yeah, I played this at PAX West. It was literally my favorite thing I've played at PAX West.
Oh, nice.
There's a talking duck. Like, who doesn't want to use a talking duck?
Sold.
Exactly. Pathologic 2 now. Now, this is an open-world survival thriller featuring the Plague. Everybody loves the Plague, right?
Do they, though?
You've got to solve the mystery of your father's death.
Okay.
Plague might have something to do with it.
All right.
Find your sister and, you know, stay alive.
That's a lot to deal with.
It is a lot to deal with, but hey, we don't have a release date yet, but when we do, just know it will be available on Xbox Game Pass on release day.
Well, of course.
Sì, praticamente stanno dirottando tutte le robe di seconda fascia sul Game Pass. Non fanno manco uscire nuovo.
Secret Neighbor, a multiplayer social horror game set in the Hello Neighbor universe. Secret Neighbor will come to Game Pass when it releases. Of course it will.
Of course it will. It is pretty creepy, actually. And finally, The Good Life. Now, this is a game.
Okay.
You're gonna have to stay with me here.
Okay.
It's about a photographer living in a charming village and hating it. What? She's got to earn enough money to get out of debt and back to New York.
That sounds
There's
like
a
my
twist.
life.
There's always a twist. At night, the villagers turn into dogs and cats.
That feels like there was a decision at like 3 a.m. that put those things together.
Dogs and cats have a pretty good life.
I mean, but why do the neighbors? I feel like we just need to play it. Maybe it explains itself.
It is a game we have to play. I know I'm intrigued.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so now connecting with fans here, you all, has been amazing. Thank you. And when it comes to what they want to see, well, they have opinions.
A quanto pare esiste sì Cactus.
We're in Mexico City. Viva Xbox! And we're fans of Tomb Raider!
Ah, finalmente.
Oh, ne faranno un altro?
No,
che bello così.
Coop.
Questa qualità di video, ma che sta succedendo?
Secret message. Does this place on the map mean anything to you? The Inca Cross. It represents the 3 levels.
Eppure a me mi era piaciuto il primo del...
Ah, anche il secondo me.
A me no.
Nella storia.
Coop con chi?
Matteo, questo ce lo dobbiamo giocare su Twitch. Che dico? Serio?
No.
Come
no? Una modalità Coop.
But something more as well.
No, è scritto giocalo solo Coop.
Però è una modalità sola, non è che dice.
Finally, it's mouse and keyboard.
Siamo fuori con questi. Ah, ecco, mouse and keyboard.
Be able to add mouse and keyboard support if they choose to. Of course, you asked what games will be supporting the feature, and we've got 14 titles to announce right now. So let's kick it off.
Il bambino di Indiana Jones e il Tempio Maledetto.
Sì, è vero, il bambino, sì. Questi sono giochi che supportano
mouse e tastiera, sì.
How about Children of Morta? This roguelike was a hit at GDC and is coming to Xbox One.
Another game we saw at GDC coming to Xbox One is Minion Master. We're looking forward to this one.
Oh, it's so good.
Bello Total Biscuit, la cosa
It's
postuma.
already enhanced for Xbox One X.
And getting enhanced for keyboard and mouse support. Warframe going strong after 4 years, and man, they just keep improving it.
Strange Brigade. This is a personal favorite of Jeff and mine. We love this co-op shooter.
Livingston, I've discovered keyboard and mouse support. Deep Rock Galactic, the 4-player cooperative game, is an Xbox Play Anywhere title.
Warhammer Vermintide 2.
Matteo, ci giocherai con mouse e tastiera su Xbox.
And Moonlighter, an
Sì, guarda, su Moonlighter subito.
The shopkeeper, you are the shopkeeper.
Oh, okay. Wargroove, looking forward to this colorful
Perché sono
strategy
di cani?
Yeah, it looks a lot like Advance Wars, which is one of my all-time favorites. Vigor, we announced this at E3.
Ah, però è figo comunque.
Quelli di Advance Wars, so. Attenzione Attenzione ora, Dead Rising?
Next up, we've got War Thunder.
No.
This
no.
one just went free to play on Xbox One.
Yeah, this one looks really cool. And X-Morph Defense. Mouse and keyboard support is going to be right at home with this game's tower defense elements.
All right. Oh, and one more title you may have...
No, mo esce pure Office su Xbox.
Xbox Fortnite fans, it's your boy Mooney.
No.
Keyboard mouse support. We talked a little bit back in our State of Dev about how we want to give you the ability to play where you want and how you want. That started with Fortnite Mobile, and now with keyboard mouse support, you have more options for input than ever. You might be wondering about fairness as you queue up to play with your squad. If you queue up with keyboard and mouse, you will be matched up against other players on keyboard and mouse. This is a part of our input-based matchmaking we implemented a couple of weeks ago.
A me non dispiace l'idea, Cactus, di avere la console che ti fa da PC.
This lands later this week, so hop in and try it out. Until next time, enjoy Season 6.
Diventerebbe tipo l'Amiga, il Commodore 64, quelle cose là che prendevi e attaccavi
And we can confirm that Fortnite and many other games will enable mouse and keyboard support on Wednesday, November 14th.
That's next week.
It sure is. Now, the games are exciting, but I'm also fired up about the hardware.
As usual, yeah.
Of course, you can take your standard USB keyboard and mouse, plug it in, and have it work. But it's my pleasure to announce today that Razer is our exclusive
Mamma mia, una cosa sobria, vediamo.
For gaming on Xbox One and Windows 10, and they support our new dynamic lighting feature.
This is a pretty cool feature. So the way it works allows developers to build keyboard and light effects directly into their games. In fact, two of the games we just mentioned, X-Morph Defense and Warhammer Vermintide 2, are implementing Xbox dynamic lighting, and we expect many more to enable this feature. So how's it work?
Yep.
So for example, imagine someone in your party is downed in Vermintide 2. This happens a lot.
Yep.
So your keyboard could flash red to alert you. Likewise, X-Morph could represent health.
Mi fate vedere un video, me lo devi spiegare con le manine, con le ditine.
È per montare live.
Hi, I'm Min, CEO of Razer. We are the global leaders in gaming keyboards and mice.
Mamma mia, global leader in classe, in stile. Guarda, questi fanno i video alla Apple, tutto nero.
For the Xbox One and Windows PCs to reinvent gaming on the couch. We'll share all the details with you in January at CES. Stay tuned.
Quindi non fanno
keyboard fans, happy holidays! In a minute, things are going to get rad with Chris Charla and all things ID at Xbox. But first, here's a pre-order worthy of putting on your holiday wish list: the Metro Exodus Spartan Collector's Edition.
Questo graficamente è una roba. Ah, quella è la statuetta.
Sì.
Porello. Mamma mia.
Beh.
Una cosa sobria che ti metti a casa.
La vetrinetta.
Xbox Game Pass. The gamers are at the gates, ready to put you through your paces. Friends, Spartans, countrymen, what say you?
Che c'è il camionista?
Days.
Oh, I'm just a fan. Okay.
Play over 100 great games with Xbox Game Pass.
Tatum, you can see they're having a very good.
Ma questo è il gioco? Ah no, beh.
Un'altra volta
Che figo! Ma che figata è sta cosa? Ah, ma la pubblicità. Guarda chi c'è!
Chris Charlotte.
Well, first of all, because you're awesome, but even more excited, Chris, because
Sei dimagritto un sacco.
you're dealing with some truly imaginative, fearless developers doing really interesting work. So first of all, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I got to ask, what's new with ID at Xbox?
Well, a lot. So we actually just crossed 1,000
Che bidone,
games through
Doctor.
the released onto Xbox One via the ID at Xbox
That's
program.
a hell of a milestone.
It's amazing, but I think what's even more amazing is 4 billion hours of gameplay of games from amazing independent
Dai, che calcoli
sono. It's
sono.
unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. All right, now we saw a bunch of great games at E3.
Gli ha detto pure lui,
ridicolo.
So I think we've got some stuff to show, and so first up, so we've got After Party from Night School
I'm
Games.
Scream, che è?
Super game.
Ah, questo è quello
Who
de...
have accidentally died, gone to hell, and you now need to track down the devil and beat him in a drinking game to escape from
Quello
hell.
degli autori di
Oxenfree. Drinking games result in me going to hell, not going there first and then trying
Ah,
to...
nella limited di Metro ci stava un bidone.
Sì.
Ashley Burge and Aaron Yvette are going to
Mi
be
intriga
doing
questo,
voiceover talent, and this one's going to be really cool.
Simile a Oxenfree.
So next up,
We can talk Ooblets.
We can talk Ooblets. We
Yeah.
can talk Sable.
Oh,
whichever-
your
whatever
choice. You know what?
wanna talk.
This is your show
Let's
now.
talk Sable.
Let's do Sable.
So Sable is a super amazing game, incredibly
Oh,
beautiful.
me lo
sort of
ricordo.
Mobius graphic novel art style. And let me tell you, when you play it, your thumbs are happy. Just the
Che è 2 frame per la corsa.
ridiculous. It's got an amazing kind of coming of age.
Guarda come muove con le
story.
braccette. Comunque è subito... Fa subito giorni,
Now Ooblets. That's the
So
one.
let's talk about
That's the
Ooblets.
one I wanted to hear about.
I'm
That's why I
super
said
excited
it.
about Ooblets. But what's really cool about Ooblets is it's just 2 developers, just a couple working up in New Hampshire in the U.S., making this whole game. They've been completely open through the whole development cycle. You can follow them on Patreon or just on Twitter, see everything that's going on. And it's a beautiful game, super cute, super cozy.
Super cute.
One of the things I think is coolest about it is it just made this design decision. You know, you raise your Ooblets and you used to fight them. And now they've made this design decision. They don't want to fight. So now they have the Ooblets compete in dance-offs. And that's the combat. Is like just dancing. If you've ever seen the game, it's got a lot of dancing in it.
Fammelo vedere.
It's just a
Super fun.
beautiful game.
That's a wonderful
Can't wait for that to come
adaptation.
out.
All right, last but not least, Tunic, yes?
Tunic. So
Lo cazzo Tunic,
Tunic is being
bello.
developed by one solo developer, Andrew, aka Dicey. He's
Zeldino.
doing everything: art, programming, animation. I mean, you look at this game and it's like, it's hard to believe this is done by one person. And to me, this just speaks to the kind of democratization of game
il personaggio, la Francis, che c'ha la
years, where now it's not so much about like, can you program and everything like that. It's like, how good is your idea? How hard are you willing to work to implement that idea? And now like a single creator can implement something like this, which is just super special, super magical,
Super special.
beautiful action RPG.
Action
Can't
RPG.
wait for people to get to try it.
All right, that sounds good. So we knocked out the 4 games that we were talking about from E3. This is what I want to know. Great things in ID at Xbox. But what do you got in store for me this holiday season?
Well, I will say that there are a lot of long-awaited games coming to Xbox from creators who work with the ID at Xbox program this holiday. And in fact, there's so many good games coming this December. We're kind of reaching into the past, going a little bit retro, and bringing back one of our famous promotions, twisting it up a little bit. But this December, Winter of Arcade will be coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Winter of Arcade.
Cool. And we're going to have several games available in Winter of Arcade. And what's really cool, we want everybody to play all these. If you get more than one game, there's going to start to be some
Tra l'altro lui
things
prima
that
stava in
really
Sony, mi
incentivize
sa.
you and are pretty nice
Forse no, buono, stavo
incentives. So
All
we're
right.
stoked about
So
it.
Winter of Arcade is coming. I mean, do you guys want to know the games? I left it on you to be the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. We do know what the games are. Unfortunately, we can't say what they are right now, but please, check out the Game Awards on December 6th, and we'll have a lot more to talk about then.
All right, well, sounds great, Chris. Thank you so much for joining us.
Cool.
And don't forget, everyone, that the Game Awards are on December 6th, so tune in and get ready for a Winter of Arcade reveal. Now, let's go to
6
Julia for a
dicembre alle
couple
2:30 di
world premieres for a little
notte, si
franchise.
può
I
preparati,
think it's called
pure tu
Forza,
Matteo.
right? Julia, it's Forza. You wouldn't know how to pronounce it.
Non sono neanche roserò
My
il
goodness,
6 dicembre.
don't start, get me started on the whole
Eh?
Forza
Non sono neanche roserò il 6 dicembre.
It is a kind of
a casa
deal. It's one of the
Mario.
highest growing video game franchises, and it's got 11 games and tens of millions of fans. So Forza Horizon 4 is available with Xbox Game Pass, and Forza does keep getting better and better. So why don't you just take a look at this?
Hi everyone, I'm Ben Thakerfell, Chief Designer at Playground Games. We want to thank you all for your incredible support since the launch of Forza Horizon 4. Your feedback helps shape the future of our game. In addition to the improvements and new features we've been adding, we have been hard at work on our first expansion, which I am excited to announce today. Later this year, the Horizon Festival is heading to Fortune Island, where you'll hunt for hidden treasure and explore the most extreme terrain ever seen in a Horizon game. This is the largest expansion we've ever made, and it's full.
Tu l'hai giocato qualche Forza,
ravines,
ho giocato il 4.
roads, and the longest section of paved mountain switchbacks we've ever built, which
è divertente.
perfect for drifting.
Quello che c'è, qual è?
Horizon. First time ever in a Horizon game, you'll get to experience thunderous lightning storms and even the Aurora Borealis while you race and explore the festival's newest and most dangerous location. Fortune Island is the largest, most thrilling and most extreme location we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to play it.
I should not have started this in heels. This is not the way to play this game. Okay, so Fortune Island looks incredible. Wait, whose idea was this to do both these things at once? But that's not the only goodness that's coming to Forza Horizon 4. So what also happens, you know, when you take Ken Block's greatest hits and mix them together with some Forza Horizon 4? Let's take a look. I need help. Help me.
Insomma, che cazzo fa esistere ancora la Monster, che è una roba incredibile? Posso capire appena è uscita che magari non c'aveva il doppio.
Apparently when you're not wearing heels. I think you need to go a bit faster, brake a bit. No, he's fine, doesn't even help. Anyway, they say 4 changes everything, and now 4 is changing too, so don't go anywhere. Microsoft Studios head Matt Booty is just a few minutes away, and we can't wait to hear who's going to be joining the Xbox fam. But first up, Jeff and Graham are going to be introducing even more titles to Xbox Game Pass. Left a bit. No, you don't want to go that way. Take a left.
So far, we have told you about 13 games coming to Xbox Game Pass.
I'm not naming them all, mate. I've run out of fingers.
Crazy Larry could do it.
Oh, Crazy Larry. I miss that guy. I haven't seen him in a while, have we?
Chi è Crazy Larry?
È quello che si vedeva prima, Larry Reed, che sarebbe Major Xbox, Major qualcosa, Major Nelson.
And 16 is Thomas Was Alone. These games are all coming later this month.
No, Thomas Was Alone ancora, che palle.
Mayhem stands for multinational age.
Poi, no, giù, Terraria.
No, ti prego.
You know, like hunt evil masterminds. Now it's actually set in the Saints Row universe, and if you can imagine.
Ma quello a destra è scappato da Seattle nel 94?
You are on the right track and probably in the greatest wedding reception party in history as well, right?
Let me get this straight. You were going to count all the titles, but you know what Mayhem stands for in this game.
I did my research.
Well, I didn't know. Glad you did, and that you did your research. But now, MXGP3. That is the official motocross game from Square Enix. If you're into dirt bikes and you want a game that's very fun and ultra realistic.
Per me esiste solo Motocross Madness, non direi che qua.
And now for something completely different. Thomas Was Alone is an award-winning puzzle platformer. Now the characters, Thomas included, are actually shapes, each with different abilities, and you need to help them get to the end of the level. And in case you're wondering, Thomas is a red rectangle, and he's brilliantly voiced by British actor and comedian Danny Wallace.
You wouldn't think that like a square can emote, that a rectangle can emote. Somehow, this game, it does it.
And he won an award for it.
That he did. And there you have it. 16 games coming to Xbox Game Pass. 16! Yes!
Oh.
Si è bloccato.
Su 16.
Non reggeva lo streaming. Troppi giochi. No, dai.
Mi sa che si era bloccato un po' a tutti, Matteo.
Mi sa che è saltata anche la live, no?
La live...
Qua dice sono ancora online.
Sì, sarà qualche glitch della live a Microsoft. La gente collegata.
Through the holidays for $1 or 10 pesos or €1. Yeah,
there's more.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. Starting right now, you can go download the Xbox Game Pass app from both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Just search for, wait for it, Xbox Game Pass.
Wow.
Yeah, surprised you. Now the app is not only a great way to browse the catalog, but discover brand new titles on Xbox Game Pass. And the best part, you can queue up downloads.
Ma su un iPhone sta facendo queste cose lei?
A heck of a lot more.
Sì.
Ormai Microsoft è morto, quindi Windows Phone ormai.
Sì, ma non è che se dici 16... Faccio il super ricapitolo.
Bello che ha fatto vedere.
Comunque ce ne stanno almeno 6-7 buoni,
Join now and get your first month for $1.
All right.
Hanno capito che come esclusive stanno messi male, quindi stanno puntando tutto sulla qualità e sulle multipiattaforme.
Questa cosa è Fortnite sarà.
Everybody's festive. I just can't join the party. There's something missing in my life. You have an Xbox. It's time to get crazy.
Che cazzo?
Black Friday deal. We gotta start by filling the gap in your living room. Up to $100 off the entire Xbox One family of devices. The lowest price ever for Xbox One X at $399.99. 4 kids fighting over a single console? Buy one for each. Save $10 on Xbox wireless controllers, including Xbox.
$10.
Sì, no, non sconto di $10.
Motorsport 7, 50% off. 50% you don't have to pay, 50% you do. See a Thieves, half off.
Those guys are not drinking eggnog.
Super Lucky's Tale, 35% off. State of Decay 35% off. Player Unknown's Battleground.
Vabbè, carino, questo è lo stile.
Ma sono tutti giochi del Game Pass. Perché devo comprare se ce l'ho? Siamo al Game Pass.
Singoli.
Yeah, boy.
Dovrebbero farlo tutte così la conferenza.
It's like you are printing money. Black Friday deal. If you don't buy it, the person behind you will.
Fine print? Of course there's fine print and a lot more deals.
You can read it all right here.
Ancora. Ora devono annunciare gli studio che si sono comprati. Annunceranno Obsidian, poi un altro.
Ha detto Alessio Tricast, Better Call Xbox, un po'
sì, è vero. Better Call Nelson. Chi è? Uno di Zelig?
It's time at last to pay off that hint that Phil dropped earlier in the show. Thanks, Phil. Please welcome for the very first time to the Inside Xbox stage, the head of Microsoft Studios, Mr. Matt Booty. Matt, good to see you.
Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here.
Now, Matt, you have had an amazing, your studios have had an amazing 2018. How's that been for you?
You know, it has been a great 2018.
Sì, quello a destra è Major
Nelson. Sea of Thieves. We've had over 5 million players in Sea of Thieves. State of Decay 2.
Booty si chiama di cognome.
Of course, this fall, with the launch of Forza Horizon 4, it's gone great. High-rated game. We're really happy with how it's gone. Fans seem to love it.
But I got to ask you, we talked about 2018, and then 2019 is looking pretty good, too.
Yeah, we've got some cool stuff coming up. As you've seen here today, we've got Crackdown 3. We've got a new Ori. And later in the year, we'll do Gears 5. It's pretty exciting.
I know everyone's excited for that one. Now, Phil didn't leave much to the imagination. The Microsoft Studios family is growing. Tell us about that.
Well, if you remember at E3, we had some big announcements. We were able to add 5 new studios.
Yep.
And we had Playground join the family with the work they've done on Forza. We started a new studio in Santa Monica, The Initiative. And we had Undead Labs in Seattle, Compulsion Games in Montreal, and then Ninja Theory in Cambridge join. And we're real happy with how that's gone so far and looking forward to the games we're going to see from them.
All right, well, tell us who's joining the fold.
Well, I am very pleased to announce that we will be acquiring inXile Entertainment in Newport Beach, California.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about inXile. Congratulations. Tell us about that studio, because there's quite a history with it.
Yeah, led by Brian Fargo. It's just a great studio made up of creative people, really dedicated to the craft, long RPG lineage there. They've made games such as the Wasteland series, and of course, Bard's Tale. Bard's Tale 4 recently came out, and it's doing great. So we're just really excited to have that team, the people, the craft, joining what we do.
Now, when you work with the team and everyone at Microsoft, you look at the portfolio, and you're looking for studios that really round it out, right?
You know, we look more for starting with the people and the teams. I don't really have a checklist of certain genres or kinds of games. It's more, who are the people, who are the creative leads, and what's their dedication to really excellence. And we've seen that in inXile.
Now, we've got a video from inXile, so we have a special message from Brian Fargo himself. Let's take a look.
inXile.
Che schifo di logo. Ma chi è? Dove sta?
Game experience. It allows us to tap into the incredible Microsoft ecosystems that is second to none in the development world. Of course, we're going to continue doing role-playing games. We love the world building, we love the sense of immersion, and we love when all of the game's pieces come together. And even better is that the DNA of the company will remain exactly the same. And this deal will allow us to make role-playing games for many years to come. I'm very excited, and needless to say, I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon.
Now that's great, Matt, and that's really excited to welcome to the studio, but that's one. We talked about 2. So who else is joining the family?
We're also very happy to announce that we will be acquiring Obsidian Entertainment in Irvine, California.
Ah, vabbè, ma questo si sapeva.
Now, Obsidian, that's again another great studio. Tell us about some of their work.
Well, they just have a great history of working with a number of publishers, making great games like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, South Park, Stick of Truth, their own IP like Pillars of Eternity. Again, an indie studio that's really held together over the last decade and made some great games.
Now, our new friends at Obsidian have produced a great piece highlighting what they're all about. Let's take a look at just a snippet.
An Obsidian game is something really special, and it's really an interesting mix of different gaming concepts. It's born out of tabletop role-playing games where you can kind of do anything you want. They are great story,
questo è proprio giochi da giocare mouse e tastiera.
I've often described it as it's not a story-driven game, it's a player-driven story.
When I think of Obsidian, I think of role-playing games, specifically some of my favorite ones, Fallout New Vegas, Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity. I actually played that before I ever interviewed with the company, and I remember thinking like, whoa, the writing like blew me away.
It's about player agency. Like there's stats and there's dialogue and there's combat and there's all this kind of thing, but in the end it's really about giving people the ability to be who they want to be and make decisions that truly impact what's happening in the game.
Now that's amazing news, Matt. Now if I count, you talked about it, that is 13 new studios to the mix. Now back at E3, we had this big screen with all the different studios. I think it's time we update that, don't you? So let's go ahead and update that. Add those 2 brand new studios, which make now are part of the Microsoft family, right?
Yeah, that's great. And I would just like to say, with these studios, we're going to keep them independent as we have. And even though inXile and Obsidian share some past going back, I really want to stress we're going to keep them unique and preserve the cultures that they've got.
Now, you're in charge of the portfolio for Xbox, for first-party portfolio. That's got to feel great. You must feel really good about the future now, because you're looking way up the pipeline.
Yeah, I am just tremendously excited and privileged. It's a great honor to be able to work with such creative teams. And some of these teams are going to have games that are going to come out soon. They've had some things in the works.
Right.
But mostly we feel really set up to give our fans new exclusive games for Xbox and a great pipeline of new things going into Game Pass.
And that's what they love. They love all of the things you just mentioned. All right, thank you so much for you. A sec. Quiet for yourself and Inside Xbox. It has been a wonderful show surrounded by incredible fans. And
Cactus, Microsoft non killa gli studi, però Lionhead non ha fatto un bel video. Comunque Lionhead era di
Forse era un second party.
Comunque lei ha 26 anni, è nata a febbraio, Acquario. Di inglese.
Mexico City. Muchas gracias, gracias, gracias. Now, be sure to come back tomorrow. We'll be streaming 3 panels live on Mixer and Twitch. At 11 a.m. Central, Larry will be hosting Sea of Thieves and all things Arena.
Arena, yes. At 1:30, join me and my guest from Pixelhead for expert advice on being a Minecraft marketplace creator.
And then finally at 3 p.m., it's time for our Gears of War panel with Rod Ferguson himself. So don't miss it. And don't forget to tweet your questions for Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, and Gears of War to #XO18.
That's right. Oh my God, we've had so much fun tonight in Mexico City. I am losing my voice. I don't know about you guys. And none of this would be possible without the incredible work of Team Xbox Latam. Yeah, come on in, guys. Fantastic.
Questi hanno fatto uscire la gabbia. Sì, Cactus è finito così, con tanta mestizia.
Sembra la fine dei fatti vostri. Domenica in famiglia, sai che dice? Vabbè, ma secondo voi c'è bisogno di commentare?
Bello, sì, bella lì, quella
bello, ma non ci vivrei.
Bello anche il pubblico di Mexico City. Ciao al maestro Mazz. Niente come ci aspettavamo. Eh sì, no, mouse e tastiera, Game Pass. Sta diventando la console PC proprio 100% Xbox One. Te la metti sulla scrivania col monitor, giochi le ultime esclusive senza spendere soldoni per le schede audio e schede video. Schede audio sicuramente no. Matteo, tu che sei boxaro? No comment.
Ah no, non mi ha entusiasmato molto.
E qui è tutto da Courmayeur. Nuovo studio. Sì, con tutti questi studi che hanno acquisito, magari si comincerà a vedere qualcosina dall'anno prossimo. Tra
presto.
Tra 2 anni.
Secondo me Game Awards qualcosa ci sta.
Già.
Di trailer, di annunci.
Vedremo, dai. Io nel frattempo sto vedendo le foto di Giuliardi su Google Immagini. Così per passare il tempo.
E ha salvato la serata.
Beh. Ma l'avevo già vista. Lei è una presentatrice britannica che presentava già programmi di videogiochi, evidentemente è finita nel giro proprio. Bellina, carina.
Cactus dice penso rirottino tutto verso la prossima. console.
Ma boh, magari la prossima console sarà Xbox One XX.
Vabbè, mi aspettavo qualcosa di meglio.
Sì, anche io.
Però vabbè.
Normale.
Che facciamo? Chiudiamo qua?
Chiudiamo.
Ma sì.
Va bene, gente. Grazie per averci seguito.
Ciao.
Ciao a tutti.